discuss 86th knowledge sheet of intimate motor sincere seeker, and that knowledge sheet name is Indigestion of Knowledge. The knowledge must be digested and assimilated. Indigestion of knowledge leads to subtle ego. From that ego, lots of habits get developed that are not life supportive. Indigestion of knowledge leads to subtle ego, advancy, tendency to preach, familiarity without depth, and awareness, that is flakiness, lack of awareness, heartburn, disinterest, taking for granted. Yes. So coming out of the habit is really painful. Actually, pain itself takes you out from that habit. When you don't come out of the habit, there is a pain. If you get deeply pained, then you come out of the habit. If you get pain by your shortcoming, that means you are sadhak. Yes, pain takes you out from your bad habits or patterns. When you are in love with the divine, knowledge gets digested. Yes. So seva is exercise, love is appetizer. Without seva and the love, it is not possible to digest knowledge. So you need to find out your seva that you can do for the world. Someone has asked question to Guruji, if the love is appetizer and the seva is exercise, then what is the main course? The Guruji says main course is knowledge. Now what is the desert? Guruji says desert is me. Isn't it? Then he has given exercise for the next week. You have to make your own knowledge sheet and putting the name on it, and to submit that knowledge sheet. That kind of homework he has given to the devotees. So today's knowledge sheet is digestion of knowledge. So digestion of knowledge is very important. It happens when you are in love with the divine. Love is appetizer and seva is exercise. Both things will help you to digest knowledge. If the knowledge not get digested, then it leads to subtle ego and it has no cure. When the subtle cure get develops, then a lot of habits get developed from that subtle ego, and that problems, that habits are not life supportive. That's the point. When you are in subtle, that all indigestion of knowledge leads you to, that is subtle ego, advanced subtle ego. I hope you understand. The ego, when it comes, and lot of habits develop. For example, if you are in the space of the ego, a lot of habits develop, like holding on to judgment, holding on to perceptions, holding on to some flaws of someone's or yours, holding on to complexes of the others or yours, getting caught up into the criticism, getting caught up into all the political stuff, and unable to come out of it. Yes, that subtle ego leads to develop all these habits, and that habits are not supportive to the life, and it creates a lot of problem. You can see the lot of people around, they just read some books here and there, they don't do the sadhana, knowledge doesn't get digested, they just remain here, not here. They lose all the sensitivity and the sensibility, and they do all the nonsense stuff because they got stuck here, isn't it? So this knowledge is not, is not digested. This indigestion of knowledge leads you to this subtle ego, then advance, not able to be flexible, inflexible totally. Yes, non-acceptance. Non-acceptance, you can see the people around us, those are have the radical thoughts or something, the rightist. They don't have the flexibility to digest something, isn't it? Something is, it's not about just a rightist, it's about leftist also. It's about any people, those who are stuck in the ego, we can say. They get so much caught up into their own idea, they are unable to accept the other things. That's the point. They just get conditioning from the childhood, and their concepts in the mind become so firm, they are unable to accept the other concepts. They see through that window only life, isn't it? It creates problem to them and the other people around us. That is advancy comes when the knowledge doesn't get digested. You remain here, not here. The knowledge who takes you here, that means you have digested that knowledge. Then the sensibility and sensitivity also comes, isn't it? It really matters. Then the tendency to preach. A lot of people, you can say, moment they get something, read something, they keep on preaching others. If someone comes here and there, they start talking the knowledge and preaching. Okay, that's the good thing, but doing unnecessary, that's the problem. The tendency gets developed. Preach. Yes. If anyone comes to your home, maybe your friends, your family members, the moment they get come, if you have the tendency to preach, you start giving knowledge to them. If they are interested or not, you just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. That is tendency to preach. Yes, it's not just preaching, forcing them to believe on them. That's the another thing. Yes, a lot of people get the knowledge and they force others to believe on them, force others to join them. A tendency comes. It shows there is a indigestion of the knowledge. Then familiarity, but there is no depth, no love, no awareness, no knowledge. It's just a flakiness. Yes, you can see the, people just come, they have the knowledge about something, but there is no depth at all. Yes, no awareness at all, just a flakiness. Isn't it? Such things happens. That disinterest, no interest at all for the new things. Take it for granted. Oh, this is the way the things happens. Lack of awareness, no awareness at all. If you are not getting awareness, that means you are not in the knowledge. Simple as that. It's just here in head. It doesn't get digested into your system. If that knowledge brings awareness in your life goes into the very positive directions, then the knowledge got digested. Otherwise, it is no. Then heartburn. Heartburn, there is a burning sensation just in the chest. When the indigestion of food happens, that acid refluxes, that acids come back to esophagus when it burns your chest area. It is just behind your heart. That is heartburn. It happens with the indigestion of knowledge also. You get the heaviness in your heart. You get the heaviness in your whole system if the knowledge doesn't get digested properly. Yes. So we were discussing about the habits that not needed habits get developed from the subtle ego and they are not life supporting. To come out of that habits, how it happens when you come out of the habits, the pain comes. Yes, you try to come out of some habit, that if you don't come, then pain is there. The pinch of pain is there. Yes, and if the pain is, if you get deeply pained, a deep pain itself takes you out from some habits. Yes, and if you are a sadhak, you will get pain by your shortcomings, not habits. Yes, if something is not going the way, then sadhak get pinch. That pinch is okay. Yes, to get perfection, something is imperfection inside you, getting pinch of that, that's okay. Working on it, then you will see the imperfection converts it to the perfection. Or one perfection you are moving from to the other perfection. So this is what about sadhak. Yes, so here whole point is that pain takes you out from the habits of repetitive tendencies. If you are in love with the divine, then knowledge gets digested. This is the secret. If you want to digest all the knowledge, the love is the appetizer. Yes, love is the hunger. Love is that, generate the craving or hunger inside you of knowledge, and the seva, it is exercise. Make sure it will get digested, isn't it? A lot of people don't even have that appetite of knowledge. That's the problem. People don't even look for the knowledge. There is a lot of knowledge in the universe, in the world and around us. Always there is something to learn. But if you are closed from the within to learn something and to get a new knowledge, then it's a problem. This hunger comes when you are in deeply love with the divine. You have to focus always on the highest, that is divinity. When you have, then hunger for knowledge comes. And once that appetite is there, then you keep on doing the seva. Seva will make sure whichever knowledge you are getting by this hunger, it get digested. Once it get digested, life becomes beautiful. Yes, there's someone has asked a question to Guruji. If seva is exercise and love is appetizer, then what is main course? The Guruji says knowledge. What is dessert? The Guruji says meal. Isn't it? And then he says, please just observe yourselves what kind of seva you are doing for the world. Seva is very important. Seva means doing something without expecting something in return. Keep doing that. It will take your life from this to that. Seva makes difference. Really it makes difference. Yes. I hope God is beautiful knowledge, utilization of